So next one, F. A person who refuses to comply with a decision rendered by a court placed under the ban until he complies. So that's also very common. So two people went to a court. Let's say it was business litigation, and both of them, of course, both of them went to court because both of them thought that they're going to win, right? That's the only explanation. Or maybe one was worse, whatever. So one, let's say one was sure that he's going to win, and he lost, and now he said, no, I'm not going to comply, right? I want to take you to a non-Jewish court now, right? To Goyish court. That's a problem. So we put it on ban of Ostracism. 110 commentary. Baba Kama 113a. Serves as a source for this law. So you see, Rambam took from all of these different cases. It's unbelievable. Note the slight difference between the Rambam statement here and those in Hilchot and Hadrin, that place. Okay, no problem. Continue. Next one, G. A person who possesses an entity that can cause damage. For example, a dangerous dog or a faulty ladder is placed under the ban until he removes that entity. So if you need a dog to protect your house, you have a garden or something, so you must have a fence, so that your dog is not going to jump over the fence, or the fence is complete, so it runs around only in the garden. There is no problem, right? And nobody will come to your garden, right? So you lock the gate completely, right? That would be allowed. But if it's in your house, and sometimes people will walk with the dogs, scary dog, half a me in size, right? And then the don't even have leash. They say, no, he's friendly. How no, he's friendly, but now for whatever reason he does not like somebody and jump on that person. So that's absolutely forbidden, right? Or they say faulty ladder. So faulty ladder, it's just an example, but it could be anything in your house, I don't know, whatever, maybe some electric wire is sticking out, right, and somewhere, right, or other things. So 1 second. So we put him under the ban until he removes the entity. So this ban is not to punish a person. So we have to understand it's only to correct him, to push him to the right direction. So as soon as he is if he fixes the issue, that's it. I mean, we have nothing against this fellow. Okay, so commentary. This concept is with two examples. This concept with two examples quoted from Bava Kama 15b. See all over the Talmud. Okay, continue. Any questions on what we said before we continue? Okay, so then continue. A person who sells the land to Gentile and is placed under the ban until he accepts responsibility for the damages which Gentile may cause to the Jewish neighbor. Okay, so actually this neighbor of mine, the one, the bald one, so he sold his house actually to Gentile. I mean, so far they are friendly people, but hopefully it's going to stay this way. Understand? Okay. Number 112. But if they would cause any damage, any damage, let's say if somebody I don't know, when they live in in a village or something, right? So they have gardens, they have trees around there, they have orchards and stuff like that. So if this neighbor does something to his garden or orchard, so yeah, the previous owner would have to compensate, of course, because he sold to this vicious Gentile. Of course, not all the Gentile vicious, but in olden days, in many countries, so the Jews were like a garbage. So what does it mean, garbage? In Poland, if you kill a dog or you kill a Jew, so unless he's very rich and connected with his small minorities, so nobody even is going to open a case in the police. But police is not going to accept the report. And same not only in Poland, in Ukraine, the Belarus, all of these countries, right? So unfortunately, okay. So when you sell your property and now you have such a neighbor and he can do like a lot of damage, and basically you have almost no rights as a Jew. So of course, yeah, that's very dangerous. Continue. Commentary. Baba Kama 112a mentioned this point. Tosafos postulates that this restriction applies only to a Jew when a Jewish colleague is prepared to pay for the same amount as a Gentile. However, a Gentile offers more than a Jew, the owner is not obligated to sustain the loss. However, in Hilchot Sanhedrin 12:7, where the Rambam quotes this law, he does not make such a provision. Rambam. Furthermore, in several of his responses, he forbids selling property that borders on a property of a fellow Jew and Gentile, even when substantial losses involved. Rav Kapach. So Rambam is very strict, right? So he said, so even if they offer you more money, right, it's better it's proper for you to sell it to a Jew, not to a non-Jew. But Tosafos say that if it's only when Gentile and Jew offer you the same amount of money. But if a Gentile offer you more, so we have to understand. I mean, it does not say what's the definition of more. So more like 1% more, or 5 or 10. What is more? Right? How significant this amount should be. All right. But anyway, Rambam does not accept it.